But I do need to get in with the slasher though. Behind me, it's getting a bit long. Like the haircut that I had on the weekend, it was way overdue. Here we are, Monday morning, back out at the homestead, looking after these trees that have had a bit of black spot. So I've been out, I've mixed up the spray this morning. I've given them all the spray now and they're drying. They haven't been hit by either deer or those furry grasshoppers that are sometimes called kangaroos and wallabies. Which is good. I think there's so much grass around at the moment that the kangaroos and wallabies and deer just don't care. They're hitting the grass, which is okay. I don't mind them down the front here hitting the grass. Keeps it a little bit short. I do need to get in with the slasher though. Behind me, it's getting a bit long. Like the haircut that I had on the weekend, it was way overdue. But all of these plants are treated. They're all looking really good. Let me just flip the camera around a second. So you can see this is the dwarf cherry. It's looking really healthy. There's a couple of little spots on it, but nothing dramatic. We hit that one before it got holes. Same as these cherries over here. They had a little bit of sign of black spot, and some of the leaves are affected now, but I've picked most of them off. But it's looking really good and green and lush. It looks like it's back on its way to recovery. Same as this cherry over here. Nectarines haven't fared quite as well, but all the bad sign of black spot's gone. All that black fungusy stuff is gone. It's just the leaves now. And hopefully we still get some leaf growth in here so that they can photosynthesize. I'm not too worried about those nectarines. If the birds get them, they get them. But what I want them to do is grow a really healthy root system. And we'll trim some of this after the growth is gone. And next year, hopefully we get a nice little crop. We've got this one over here as well. It's only got the one lonely little nectarine on it. It does have some good leaves on it, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking a lot healthier than it was last week. So that's 3 days of being treated, and then treated again today. And I also treated the soil. So I gave the soil a bit of a spray as well. Of course, that can live in the soil. I also did the figs. So this fig here and that fig there. So they got treated as well. I've put the covers back on them because they are a little more sensitive, and the birds, as soon as they see them, will attack them. And I wouldn't mind getting a couple of figs off them this year. Yeah, there's some decent sized fruit on there at the moment. That's good. Now I went down and did the citrus orchard as well. The grapefruit did have a little sign of a black spot. It's got sprayed. I'll be back out on Wednesday to spray again. It's only 2 days away this time, but I've got to go to Brisbane on Thursday and I won't be back till Sunday. So I want to get them sprayed again. The mulberries also. The mulberries seem to be even worse than the nectarines. Not sure why, but again, possibly because they're in that cluster down there. They're not sitting out where they can get some air and some sun and keep dry. So, but that's all keeping them all together, keeping them stood up, keeping them watered. I don't want to take them out of there yet. I've treated them and I've sprayed all the rest of the plants in there in case they're susceptible to black spot as well. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. But they'll get treated again on Wednesday. And then hopefully by Sunday when we get back, most of the black spot's going to be gone. What I will do on Wednesday is put the covers back on these. We are going to have a wet week, so I'm in two minds about putting the covers back on them. Drop a comment and let me know if you think I should put the covers back on, or if I should just leave them out like this, because while they're out like this, they're getting full sun. They're not getting any dappled sun, any shaded sun. And those covers will cut down a little on sunlight. So while they're out like this, they're getting the most amount of sun that they can get. And that's good for them because they need sunshine to live, don't they? This is our raspberry. There are some little raspberries on there. Looks like there's some bug damage on some of those leaves as well. I might need to get out the white oil and give them a bit of a spray with the white oil. We'll see what happens. But I need to find a bigger cover for that. That's really tight in there. And we did get some lovely raspberries off it last year. So I want to get some more raspberries this year. So that's it for the update. One thing I have noticed now that I'm getting into this YouTube thing is that our subscriptions are dropping off a little bit. About 6-8 weeks ago, we got a massive influx of new subscribers, and that's really dropped off to nothing. And one thing I have noticed is that only about 50% of you are subscribed to the channel. So it'd be really good if you could, first of all, drop us a comment, because interaction with the channel seems to be a better metric for the algorithm these days than subscribers. So yeah, drop a comment if you're having problems with black spot yourself, or you know somebody who is, and you want to know exactly what it is that we've done to treat ours. I mean, we're not experts, I keep saying that, but we do have some decent results. If you've got trees suffering from black spot, or you know someone who does, send this video to them. That might help them. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Even though, like I just said, YouTube doesn't prioritize, or doesn't seem to be prioritizing subscriptions anymore. It helps you. It helps you to know when we're releasing content. At the moment, we're trying to get out 2 episodes a week. And when we get those subscriptions, when we get those likes and those comments, it really does help us personally. Gives us the motivation to keep going, to keep producing this content, to keep improving our property, and to keep showing you what it is that we're doing, and share this journey with you. So yeah, interact. But that's it for this week. Keep your eyes open, and we'll have another episode up soon. Cheers.